It has been more than 1 year since I hiked to Miller Peak. I'm sure you may have seen my other videos, but now I'm just curious to see if anything has changed up there since I was last up there. I made a failed attempt to go up there with some of the college group people at Calvary Chapel this past February, but there was so much snow up in the Sal area, the area between the two peaks, that we just couldn't make it. They're like 5-6 foot high drifts, and it would have just been too hard to make it to the top. But as you can see, the mountains are still bare. It's November 26th, 2010, day after Thanksgiving. I'm sure it's cold enough for snow to be up there, but I'm thankful that no snow is up there yet. That's why I wanted to hike up there today. The first opportunity I get, this year, and the last before it could snow. So anyway, just wanted to show you what the mountains are like from down here, and I'm going to start hiking in about, 15-20 minutes or so. I'm now at the bottom of the trail in the parking area, and as you can see me, just about ready. It's 12:49 in the afternoon. Sun's kind of on its down path, so I need to hurry up before it gets dark. It'll be dark by the time I get down here, that's for sure. So, well, what am I waiting for? Time to get going. As you can see, there's Miller Canyon in the peak. Here's the trail I'm hiking on, and as you can see, I had to take my jacket off because it's too warm, at least at this elevation. When I get up higher, I'm gonna have to put it on probably, especially when I get to the top. It'll be windy up there too. So I'm only about a half mile into my hike, so it'll be quite a while before I get up there. If it was summer, it would be okay. It's 1:01 in the afternoon, and I'd have enough light if it was summer. But because it's winter, it's going to get dark earlier, so it's going to be dark as I try to get back down. But hopefully it'll be okay. I got a couple lights with me. Now, the last videos I posted on Facebook and YouTube, the videos were pretty choppy because of the frame rate. I wasn't careful to check the frame rate when I converted these files to put them on, my computer. So, therefore, the video was not smooth like this camera records them. They're kind of choppy. But for the past few months, I've been careful about the frame rate, so the videos have been a lot more smooth. When you see the video from Mount Lemmon I went to up in Tucson, back in August, I think that was the first video where I improved the quality of it, so it's not so choppy. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to record this hike again, so the video is more enjoyable. So, other than that, I gotta hurry up and get to the top as soon as possible. I'm about, a mile and a half into my hike right now. So, you can see it's a downward slope a little bit. I'm at about 6,000 feet right now. 6,000 feet in elevation. And as you can see, I'm about ready to cross the rock bed here. And for a while, the trail was constantly like that. It was a little uphill, but mostly, horizontal. But as you can see, I'm going to cross the rock bed right here. Gotta watch my step because I don't want to fall and lose the camera. Now, you might be able to see on the video there's a metal pipe. Comes across. I guess it's for water. I don't know if it's still operable, but it's kind of neat. Maybe this used to be a river here, or a creek. But now at this point, this is where it's pretty much constantly uphill. I'll get a couple breaks, you know, hiking horizontally, but it'll be mostly hiking up the hill. And here we're getting to a very shady part, and I think I might be able to see certain areas, certain patches of ground that show evidence of being frozen. No doubt in my mind it's frozen around here, given that it was near freezing in the valley last night. So, alright, just thought I'd show you that part. Trees are starting to change too. Starting to see some pine trees. I don't really see any aspen trees yet, but I will another 2,000 feet in elevation, not hiking distance. I don't think I ever showed this part of the trail before. Maybe on my failed attempt back in February. As you can see, I'm not using my hiking poles right now. I could, but I'm taking video. It's not really as necessary to use them going uphill as downhill. Downhill, I need more stability. When going uphill, I'm leaning forward anyway and trying to get the momentum. So, but yeah, hiking poles are good for stability purposes. As you can see, it's more difficult here. And then, about a half mile or so, the hill's going to be steeper. And I'll show you where that point is. Alright, I'm approaching the sign here. Right before crossing the rock bed again. I'm about, let's see, 2 miles into my hike now. Have 4.5 miles to go to Miller Peak. As you can see, the hill gets a bit steeper. Whoa, slipped. Leaves. Alright, better cut the video. Okay, I'm about 1 hour into my hike. You can see how ways to go. A little over 2,000 feet in elevation to gain. A lot of fountain grass here. I'm giving a little break in terms of, you know, the incline. Have to climb here. But try to show you another part of the trail here. I probably haven't showed you before. You can see I'm pretty high up. The lens take a little while to adjust. So, anyway, I'm getting there. I'll be halfway pretty soon, distance-wise.